Well, this is an interesting start for the anglers that have just arrived. Yeah, Andy and Joe. I've just gone up the shop before I cook them a big breakfast, which they're going to need, and then try and get set up and catch a Fensmere snow carp, big 70. Wouldn't that be bloody awesome? Due to be 10 to 15 centimetres today, so yeah, an interesting start, and then it's going to get warmer again as the week goes on. So the typical adverse weather conditions that you get in spring, but these fish are woken up. There's always a good chance of catching one. Well, I tell you, right, the boys have all settled in. It's literally been snowing all day. It's just the temperatures have come up, which meant it hasn't settled as much as it was forecast to. They reckon there was going to be 10 to 15 centimetres, which is quite a decent amount of the old white stuff. But the boys have all settled in, and let's turn around and have a look at the lake. There we are. So the boys, yeah, they're on the opposite sides, fishing nice and close. And we've seen fish, quite a lot of fish. It's actually incredible. Over with Joe, who's fishing off the lawn, we sat there and I sat there and had a grimburgeon with him, and we saw 6 fish roll in close, not far off his bait, off of one of his rods. So, you know, they're good anglers, these guys. They haven't gone in stupid. They've, you know, it's cold today. They've just put out bags, and they're just sussing out what's happening. Andy over here has seen one move just beyond the old stump line, and it's all to play for, isn't it, as Kev would say. Well, I'm going to go up and get in the warm, because it is Baltic, and I wish the boys all the very best. Well, hi guys, Sunday morning. We had about 4 inches of snow overnight, as you can probably see out here. Windows are still covered, everything's still covered, although it's warming up a little bit now, and a big bit of snow, which, real shame for the lads just turned up on Fensmere. Really, obviously not ideal conditions. We're going to have this reasonable amount of snow melt now as well, which is just going to reduce that water temperature a little bit, which isn't going to be great. Oh, I've just seen the pole moving over there where the feeding zone is. So look, I've just come up. I actually was going to go and do a little session on the barrage. Thought I could have a good chance to catch a snow carp, but unfortunately, with these colder temps, EDF have obviously been really pumping water out, and have lowered the levels significantly. There's only a metre or so of water over my spot, so that's a no-go. So I thought I'd just come up the farm, have a little look around, just make sure everything's all right. It's always a good time in the snow to see if I can find any tracks that you might not necessarily see otherwise. Check the feeders, and then probably get back and go and have a beer with the boys this afternoon, see if I can cheer their spirits up. Hopefully we could see a carp as well. There was plenty moving yesterday afternoon. We sat down with Joe, and 6 fish stuck their heads out very close to where his rods were. So there's always a chance, isn't there, while your rods are on the dance floor. Anyway, I'm going to have a little brewski and a couple of biscuits, and get amongst it for the day. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye-bye. Super exciting. I've just got back from the fish farm. I look down the lake, and there's Andy in the water. And he's only gone and bloody got one in amongst all the snow. So I'm just heading down there now. I went to start the buggy wouldn't bloody start, so I've got to walk down. Anyway, super excited. I'll catch up with you and give you a bit of an SP when we get down there. Fensmere snow carp, wicked.